I can. Me too, you.
Go ahead, it's on.
Here we're taking the brush guard off in front of this. Trying to get it off. Still getting ready to put a head gasket on this, or attempt it. We'll see how that goes. Deal. That's a 15, 16 socket to take this thing off with. He's gonna hold it there a little bit where it won't fall off. Deal. Maybe. No, he ain't gonna hold it. Yeah. Okay, setting the brush guard off of it here. We try. You dropped your washer here somewhere. Where'd it go? Okay, we're gonna attempt to take the front grill off of it out here in the sun. If I can get him to stand over here on the other side, maybe I can see sort of what am I doing. That sun's shining right in here on us. Deal. A little bit tight place up in here. Opening this is all you get to it with. Off. Bite on it. A little bit of time taken to it. A little slow process. Slowly but surely we're getting there. It just slides in there to loosen it. I'm trying to back it plumb out. It just slid in over there. So hopefully this side the same way it is. So back it off a little bit. Keep set the front end off of it. You know, get this all took off, we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash it a little bit. It'll be a little bit cleaner job working on it. Deal. Okay. What we got here now? Do it sort of down here a little bit. Go down a little. Okay. Get that side over there, and I'll get this side here. See if it'll come out there. Done had the light wires unhooked on it from the last time I put the radiator in it. Got that much of it done. So probably we'll be going for a break here pretty quick deal.
So we're going to try to clean this greasy motor up here. See what we can do with that. We'll see what we can do.
This is a poor man's antifreeze recovery deal on this tractor deal. We're getting ready to replace the head gasket like we said earlier. And we got to get the water all out of it where it won't make a mess and contaminate the area.
Got the gas tank removed here, and we're getting in here to the Poppa Sr's taking the heat shield off, and old tractor's been together a day or two. Maybe a little tough getting it out. Got quite a bit of dirt down under there. That pressure washer didn't help that too good. Cleaned around the gas tank and all that stuff a little bit.
Valve cover wasn't real tight, probably. At least a little oil there made it worse there. Yes, probably dried out or something at the time.
It's stuck on there pretty good.
That's pretty good there, seems like. Moved that right off. Looks pretty clean inside of it. Deal, that looks pretty good. Yes, it looks good.
Clean looking little engine for sure.
Clean inside of it.
On the inside, the outside might not have been.
Yeah. We'll do a little bit more cleaning on it here, and then jerk the head off the valve train off of it, and then jerk the head off of it. Okay, proceeding to take the valve train off of this engine here. Get the socket on the deal. Got that all jerked loose. We can get it out there now. Okay, we'll set that out there and then jerk 2 push rods out in the process.
You better watch where you drop it. They may go to the oil pan. I don't know. Will they?
Need some place to lay this.
The valve cover. Valve cover. Yeah, that'll work. Get the push rods out.
We need
get the push rods out.
Need to mark where they go.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Yeah. Starting on the back.
Keeping the top and bottom separate. Okay, we got them out.
Proceed to start taking the head bolts out here.
Power 24 impact here.
Okay, got all them out, and the rest of them going to come out by hand there, because you can't get the socket on. Be getting around on this side here. Backing these out by hand here. A little bit slower process. Getting them out.
He tagged these plug wires here, 1, 2, 3, 4, with some tags tied on them so they easily put right back where they come from.
Speed up the process a little bit. Well, got all the water out of it because there's a little bit seeping out from under the head here. About 1/8 inch on these head bolts. Then take the water neck loose on it. Next thing, thermostat housing. Drop that. Okay, head's ready to set off of it.
Hold on just a minute.
Leave our wire out of the way.
That is the heat sending unit deal there, seems like.
I didn't get it loose. It's stuck.
That's it. That's unhooked now. It's plugged on. Okay, we've took a file and a roll lock wheel and stuff and cleaned this and done the best we could clean, straighten this up. We done the block over here the same way. We cleaned it with this yellow roll lock wheel. We cleaned this block down in here, cleaned it all up, and we got this head gasket on it right here. and getting ready to set the head on it here. And get this lined up right good. Leave. Got the camera on it there. Talk to 'em there.
Yeah, trying to get it lined up on it here. Pretty hard job. I believe we got it lined up in the, where they'll start here, hopefully. And it won't hardly go in there. Trying to start the wrong bolts in the wrong holes here. Shorter one goes on the end, longer one's in the middle here. Deal.
Where's the ones to this side over here? And then over here.
And one thing goes on every other one, but clip for that.
They start with the front, or?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like just a hair being lined up just perfect there for you. Right there, like it right there, I believe. There we go. Deal. Those torque these head bolts down 75 foot-pound. And they're we figured out how we're going to do the ones on the side over there. You can't get a torque wrench on them. Maybe somebody else smarter than us can do it. I dropped out of college. I'm gonna try to make a rocket scientist. Dropped out before we got there. Hopefully this will fix our problem.
Where are you going to with them first, 50 or?
Yeah, probably 60 pounds. Probably snug them down there to start with a little bit.
Well, just take that. If you get them started, you can take that impact and just ease them down. That easy, like. See what I like. see. Try it over on that.
On what? Oh, it's being a 14 millimeter. Thing big, 15.
Get that out of the bottom.
Oh, size too small. Them what?
Okay. You get the torque wrench?
Oh, I got torque wrench yet. Hand tighten all the way down in here, start with. It's going lined up pretty good because they're going down pretty good.
We're using this Thornton, whatever.
Starting in the middle here. See what we do with it. Put about 50 on there to start with. Make sure they all sort of snug down. Tighten these down by hand. I'm supposed to be 75 pounds. That's about all I'm pulling anyway, so should be about dead on.
Where is that long wrench at? a new one. Where's it at?
Probably over here on the wall or up here on the ground. Double check them here and make sure I ain't missed none of them.
Right here's got quite a bit less leverage, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I'll let you see what you think.
We'll do that.
We dropping the push rods right down in there, putting them back in. See if this thing ever runs again here eventually.
Hey. Well. Off the back on it.
Got a torque spec on that, or?
Right off, I don't.
Poppy Sr. working on these valves here. I'll let him give you a kind of talk on it. Sticking the filler gauge in there. What are you setting them on there?
Putting them on 15,000.
15,000. It's got a flat screwdriver bit in the middle and what size wrench?
Half-inch.
Half-inch wrench on it there.
Wrench on it. Hold the screw, tighten it down there.
We cranked it over. He put that new head gasket on it, and he left them where they was, and now he's just tightening them up a little bit. We didn't take them plumb loose.
Turn it over a little more here.
Taking the fan blade and turn it just a notch or two. For anybody out there that hasn't adjusted any kind of valves, you have to get them to where there's no pressure on the valve lifting to get it. I mean, once it's lifting, it's going to have pressure on it, and you won't get no gauge in it.
Hold the screw and tighten the lock nut back down. What you need to do is get the filler gauge out before you turn it back over, because when you put the pressure, when you move the thing, it put pressure on the valve deal, then you can't get the filler gauge back out. That spark plug's out of it, it's easier to turn over. That's pretty much the process of adjusting the valves on one. They're a little bit tough. That's an iron. Let's get something else to turn it with. And the screwdriver down flat, pull on it. Get it broke loose. Need to hunt up my offset screwdriver. Poppa Seniors come up with or juniors come up with a senior or whatever you call him, with an offset screwdriver. Don't know how it's gonna work here. We'll see what it does. Yeah, they like done the trick there. Break it loose, a little bit tough there. You get it broke loose, and ain't too bad then.
Hold that screwdriver up there for the camera right there.
Here's an offset screwdriver there. You get a little more leverage. You can't just try to grip one and twist it there. Deal. These valves got little caps on top of them. And if you got them too loose there, the thing could jump off there. Up down in my back here, fiddling around this, being old, sorta.
We've got this intake cleaned up here. Used various cleaning methods on it. Of course, we cleaned the head up there, and we've got the new gasket on here stuck back on these studs. Got a new gasket on the pipe here. We're getting ready to stick this thing on here in a minute when we get a chance.
Hey, we got that started. We're back through there, figure out which bolts the bracket goes on here. Probably clean it a little bit.
Got a heat shield that goes on with that.
Goes on above that.
Keep the heat off the gas tank and everything, but we're gonna get a little bit more of this wrapped up here, and we're gonna fire it up and see how this new head gasket does on it. But we've got the heat shield on, manifold back on, valve cover stuck back on it here. Got it full of water. Stuck all them plug wires back on it there. We got the plugs in it where we had them tagged. Here, have one. Back here's 4. That's 1, 2, 4, 3 is the firing order on this. Right here's the type engine we got right down here, Continental. We put us a makeshift tank on here because we're gonna have to start it up here, get it warm. Everything goes well, we'll have to check them valves again. You're supposed to adjust them after they warm up. So here we go. We're gonna give it a try. Turn the throttle up a little there, buddy. We got her idle down there pretty good. That bad boy is a running. You can count the fan blades as they go around, but it's a running. We had her plumb apart and put her back together and she runs. That's as far as we got right now though. Here's the finished version of what we done here. We got a new muffler on down here, new studs in the manifold here though, on that new head gasket and all on. Put a different fan on it and all, but we got her back together. This is Big Poppa Customs. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. Thank you.